Chelsea fans, it is another day already. The loss versus Leeds is behind us. It is behind us. That allowed the cookie finish. In this video, let us talk about all the things that went wrong in the game versus Leeds. I have been seeing a lot of angles, a lot of takes. One thing with me is that whenever Chelsea plays badly, I try to listen to different arguments, listen to different analysis to be able to make an informed decision. And I want to tell you guys, this is from my own perspective. Number one, a lot of people blame Enzo Maresca in this game. I think he partly needs to take the blame, and also partly we don't need to blame him. Let me tell you how we needed to blame him. In the side that Chelsea fans were pushing for Estava Williams to be starting every game, I was among the guys that said that this guy is not physically ready for the Premier League week in, week out. And Enzo Maresca recognized this from day one. He started benching him. Also, a lot of Chelsea fans, why can't you give this star boy a time? Let him have consistency. Enzo Maresca will not allow him to cook. Enzo Maresca will not allow this guy to fulfill his potential. We didn't know that the manager saw something. He started playing Pedro Neto. He will give you an average of 7 in every game. So this is from the angle. He could have kept Estava Williams on the bench and started Pedro Neto. Then on the other side, I will not blame him, is that when people are saying Chelsea best defense is Fofana and Chalobah. Let me tell you guys the honest truth. A lot of Chelsea fans don't know what is happening at Chelsea. That is just the truth. Fofana does not have the capacity to play 2 games per week right now. In fact, I can tell you the honest truth. Inside the heart of Enzo Maresca, he wouldn't even want Tosin in the squad again. But you can't play Fofana week in, week out. He will break down. Now, people are asking, what about our best player, Reece James? Do you think any manager in the world will keep Reece James on the bench? You know, sometimes these players will have injury. The manager will shield it and hide it so that they will not get media outrage. How do you think that the whole Reece James, captain of Chelsea, will be on the bench for 90 minutes and it's normal for you? The best player. There is something wrong with Reece James. Either he's approaching the red line for injury, or he has an ego, or something of that nature. There is no how you can tell me that this guy is fully fit, ready to blow up, and Enzo Maresca will keep him on the bench. Remember, they are managing them. We have a lot of egg players. We have a lot of players that need to be carried, managed. They don't have the capacity to go week in, week out. And this is one of the problems. You know, our best players are like that. Cole Palmer came into this game. You can see that he's very, very rusty. He could not be able to affect the game that much. He could have even scored the 2-2 before the 3-1. Then you need to talk about Fofana. He's also struggling with fitness. So you don't blame the manager. For the manager to not think of other things, number one, he thought about playing Chalobah and Badiashile. Very difficult. So he needed to play Tosin, Chalobah, and Badiashile just for them to show up things at the back. In the second half, he changed it up. Removed Badiashile, allowed Tosin and Chalobah to be there. Look at what Tosin is doing. Do you think the manager would have not preferred Fofana to be there? Let's be honest. So when you blame the manager, think about all this perspective. Think about the injuries. Think about issues with these players. Lavia, Fofana, Reece James. They are not yet ready to go full-blown out, week in, week out. Against Arsenal, Reece James used a lot of energy, and the manager must be scared to keep him out there. Then, the next thing is to talk about is the lap. Jackson is actually better than the lap. At least in the first season of Jackson, we saw Jackson score 14 goals. He missed a lot of chances, but at least the willpower is there. The running, the scoring. The lap, what do you do? Do you know how many times they pass the ball to the lap in the 18-yard box? This guy shooting is never accurate. His first touch takes him away from the post. How can you explain to somebody that will be missing Jackson when we sign the lap? How do you explain that? If we are being honest, that is the reality. And it is painful to accept. Jackson first season is better than the last first season. That is the truth. Take it or leave it. The next player I want to talk about is João Pedro. This guy will hold on to the ball, will never release the ball. I don't know what is wrong with his head. They pass ball to you, do simple passing, no way. Look at the performance. Enzo Fernandez, the same thing. Giving the ball away in front of the post. Look at Malo Gusto, they were brought in to help the team. All of them are shambolic. This 3-1 from Leeds. It's not as if Chelsea played that badly. It's just mistakes. This is to show you this squad is not ready for week in, week out. Against the big size, they rise up to the occasion. Smaller teams still crush this team. And that is the reason why I say that this team is not ready to win anything. That's a young squad. There are still a lot of things to be done in this squad. You know, they need to get the mentality right. Every manager just know, play five at the back, catch them on counter, allow them to make mistakes, go and score. That is what almost every, look at Sunderland, the same thing. Look at Leeds, the same. All the teams Chelsea have lost to this season, the same thing. All the draws. So this is very, very bad. But I understand from the perspective, the squad is not ready. How many players you think that step up? The players I think that are very, very top level right now is Sanchez, Cucurella, Caicedo. That's the three players I can tell you that Reece James that are very, very top level with Fofana. And unfortunately, two of them are always injured. Every other person, this week, not top level like Arsenal give you week in, week out. Oh my man. So this is the reality. We need to be able to accept it. Pain and joy will continue this season. The target is to finish top 4. Hey! Oh my God, explain tired, no evidence. Chelsea weekend. Let me know what to think in the comment section. And let's go.